Hey everyone, this is Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures, and I thought it was about time to pull and summarize all of the videos I have done over the past 2 years and give you one video that you can come back to, point your friends to on how to diamond paint. Yes, that's right. Diamond Painting 101, starting back at how to diamond paint. Now this video is assuming you have already picked out your diamond painting. You have it purchased and it's in front of you and you are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around so that we can have a close-up view and we are going to start to learn how to diamond paint. Okay, I have selected my diamond painting, this gorgeous sunset. This was purchased off of Amazon. I will put some links down below in different places you could order diamond paintings from, different sizes, how to select the right store, the right canvas size, different things if you want to research what you're going to purchase size-wise. This one is a 30 by 40 centimeter. Most diamond paintings will come by centimeters. If you convert this to inches, it's about a 12 by 16. Also, you'll notice here there is a key on the side. This key is going to relate to these numbers. A diamond painting is similar to a paint by number meets cross stitch. These symbols, for instance, number 4, these number 4s, I need to find either the DMC label. DMC is the color code used in cross stitch and has carried over into diamond painting. So if my diamonds are labeled by DMC on the packaging, I'm going to look for 318 and match it up to 4, and that's the color I know I'm going to place on the 4s. If the packaging does not have the DMC but just has the number order over here, I'm going to be looking for the 4 to place on the 4. Now, side little tip, most diamond painting companies do not do a great job of 6 being 6, 5 being 5, 4 being 4. So definitely be on the lookout and use your key and your number system to know what to place on the painting. I have had to undo some stuff because I've mentally thought 4 was 4 and really 4 was down here in number 9. Just a side note for you. You'll also notice that I can see my diamond painting through the cover. There's a cover covering up the glue here. This most likely means this is poured glue. Poured glue is more forgiving. You're not going to get as many defects in the glue itself. I have a canvas under here. I'm going to turn and refocus it for you. This canvas, it has an opaque cover. It is larger. The opaque covers usually mean that the adhesive used is double-sided adhesive, which is similar to double-sided tape. And therefore, if you fold it, re-roll it back up once you have it flattened, the glue is not going to be as forgiving and may cause some defects or damage, or what we call rivers or mountains, which is where the glue bunches itself up. You know, double-sided tape is a type of material. It's going to bunch itself up, and then if you put the diamond on top of it, you're going to have a little hill or a little mountain. It will not push itself back down. There are videos in the future and in the past that I've done on tips of how to fix that so that your painting is not ruined. So we're going to turn you back around. All right, some other things to note. Let's get you back in focus. There are different types of diamonds that you're going to receive in your kit. You may receive round diamonds. You may receive square diamonds. There are other diamonds of shapes and sizes. You may hear them called special drills, special sizes. There are also different coatings that companies have begun to place on top of the drill to give it more of a sequency look rather than a sparkle. This particular canvas is a round diamond or a round drilled canvas. Some canvases will have circles around the number. You'll notice those in the field lingo may call them like dummy circles or training wheels. They are nice for a beginner, but when you're done, sometimes if the diamonds are not exactly the right size, then you see that circle outline, and it could have an effect on your image. Not when you stand back, but some of us that are a little more OCD in nature, like when we have just the plain numbers or symbols or letters rather than the circle around it. Okay, so now I did start a little bit down here so that we'd have a good starting point. Now there are some tips to holding your cover back. The first tip I have is if you're brand new and you don't have anything, use stuff around the house. I have this crafting tape. You could use painter's tape, masking tape. I would not recommend Scotch tape because it will bind itself too much to the cover and it may not release itself as easily. So you could use tape. You also are going to receive a toolkit, which I'll explain in just a minute, that has wax in it. You could take a corner of the wax off and put it under. It's just sticky enough to keep your cover down as you're diamond painting. All right. So we are going to place this over here because we're done with the canvas for right now. Every diamond painting kit that you purchase is going to come with some sort of object that has glue or adhesive on it. It could be a canvas like this one. It could be a keychain. It could be a plastic frame. It could be a tissue box cover. The sky's the limit. They're designing new things every single day now that this craft is really taking off. We're only going to practice on this canvas. However, I want to note that this canvas comes in your kit or any object that has adhesive on it. The next thing that comes in your kit is going to be your drills or your diamonds. Okay, so these diamonds came and they're on what you call a train. So all the diamonds are here and they're labeled with the number 9 or the number 10 or the number 11. And as we talked about in the key, there's a key down here as well. They will line up. So number 11 is A. So I'm going to find number 11 on here. And this color is going to be put down on any symbol that is the letter A. The letter J is going to be number 10. 9 is going to be number 9. Okay. So you're going to have your canvas. You're going to have your diamonds. And then you're also going to have what's called a toolkit. You're going to get a tray or a boat. Okay, sometimes they're green, white, gray, clear. It just depends on the company. You're going to get a single placer pen. Some companies do give you more than one pen. The reason we call it single placer is because it will put down one drill at a time. There are multi-placers that will put down more at a time as you progress further into diamond painting. This particular company gave me a squishy or something that helps my hand. Some companies, this squishy does not come on the pen. It is just a regular pen. It could be pink, clear, blue, gray. They all are plastic and they all have a tip on the end as so. Another thing you're going to get is a piece of wax. This piece of wax is the adhesive you're going to be putting in your pen. The wax is sticky, but not as sticky as the adhesive on the canvas. So when the diamond is placed on the wax and then you put it on the canvas glue takes over and it releases from the pen. How to load the pen is you're going to take the plastic off the wax like so. Now, I've used this wax before, that's why there's holes in it. And then you're going to push the pen, I like to twist, into the wax. If it's a new application, do it 2 or 3 times, and then your wax is in your pen like so. So you are all set to go with your pen. Some companies will also include some baggies. And I learned firsthand that these baggies are great because if you cut open your diamonds, It's hard to put them back in, or it's hard to seal them. Now this I have sealed, I folded it over and put tape, but I can also put it in a baggie. And if you have a permanent marker, you can write on the baggie the number out here. Okay, you do not need the W1257, that's the number of the canvas, unless you want. You're looking for the number 2 because that tells you what it corresponds with on the key. All right. Now let's diamond paint. Okay, so how do I diamond paint? I look for where to start. And I started a little bit right here already. I'm going to go ahead and continue with the 2s. I'm going to look at the key and see what 2 is. 2 is either 310 or the number 2, depending on the packaging. This packaging goes by the number, not the DMC. So I'm going to look for number 2. I'm going to take my tray or boat. Now I cut a corner off of this earlier to make it a little bit easier, and I'm going to pour some of the drills or diamonds into this boat. Now this boat has ridges inside, so when you gently shake it, the diamonds will flip over so that the curve is facing up and the flat part is facing down. And that's great because we want the flat part facing down. Okay, then we're going to just gently dab, and I'll see the drill is on the pen. Then we're going to look for the number 2, okay, and we're going to place it right on the 2. Just takes a little dab, okay. And we're going to dab, and then we're going to place it on the number 2. As you can see here, it's a little bit crooked, okay? So I'm going to use the tip of my pen to push this guy over and push this guy over and make it a little bit straighter. But you normally don't have to worry because as soon as you start to put all your drills down, it's not going to make a difference. And they're also going to straighten out some because their buddies that they're now next to are going to push them into place. All right, now as you can see there's a little bit of wax residue. You can just take your finger and rub it off and you're all set to go. Look at that sparkle. Yes. All right, so when you are ready to trade, I took this little baggie, opened it up, and put my drills back in the baggie. There's also a bunch of tips and tricks coming up and in the past that help when you drop or your diamonds on the floor. I will say the easiest one for me is I put a sock or a piece of hose over the bottom of my vacuum hose. Then I vacuum it up, put it over a bowl, and then turn the vacuum off. And the sock kept the diamonds from going up into the vacuum. There is just enough suction to keep them there, and then when I turn the vacuum off, the diamonds fall into the bowl. Now of course I have a dog, so I'm gonna have to piece out, maybe little snacks I left on the floor behind or dog hair, but I also have my diamonds as well. So it's a little tip for you in case you spill your diamonds off your desk onto your floor. The main thing is you're gonna want a sturdy place to work. You're going to want to be able to have someplace flat. I'm using my craft area. You could use an easel, a TV tray, the dining room table, someplace flat so that you can work with your canvas. There are other tips and tricks on how to elevate your diamond painting experience, as I said down below in the description. I hope this how-to video helped you have a little bit more ease of opening your diamond painting and enjoying. When you are done, lift your tape off, put the cover back down so you protect your glue. All right, Well, I hope you had a lot of fun. I cannot wait to see your images. If you are watching this, please go subscribe to Creative Craft with a K Addictions at over on Facebook. I'd love to see what you're working on, how much fun you are having in the craft of your choice. So until next time, be blessed, take care, bye-bye.